Hi everyone, Confinity here, and here's my review of Eight Heads in a Duffel Bag, directed by Tom Schulman, starring Joe Pesci, Andy Comeau, Christy Swanson, George Hamilton, Diane Cannon. Yeah, because it's spelled Dyan. Yup. David Spade, Todd, Lucy, Luisa, Anthony Mangano, John Busey, Ernestine Mercer, Frank Roman, Howard George, Tom Platz, Andre Hulse, Calvin Lovels, John Zrio, Roger Cora, Jeff Sanders, Rick Sarabia, Tony Montero, Michael Grohl, and Wendy Clifford. Great cast, really is. And this film is about a gangster named Tommy Spinelli, who has done so many, hits, so many murders, and so many crimes. And he is not only a gangster, but he's also specifically a hitman. And he had 8 victims that him and these other gangsters, got rid of. And the other gangsters are making sure that Tommy disposed of these heads properly, for the mob boss, for the main gangster boss. Yeah. And so and then Tommy has to go to the airport because he has to go to Mexico, to take these heads of where he's going to meet, who he's going to meet, these other gangsters in Mexico. But while this is going on, we meet a medical student who's going to Mexico to spend a trip with his girlfriend's parents, and him and Tommy get on the same plane, and his name is Charlie, and they're on the same plane, and they just happen to have the exact same duffel bag, so their bags. And then after they get off the plane, while their bags are going through the bag check, their bags accidentally get switched. So they have each other's bags by accident. So now Tommy has Charlie's bag that just had like his clothes, medical things, and now Charlie has the heads. And so as soon as Charlie leaves from the airport, he meets with his girlfriend, who's a little hesitant about him meeting our family. Because of course, she loves him, but she just feels like he's not going to really impress them. Like, he's nice, and of course he's a medical student, but she just feels like the way that he is, I feel like she just want to make sure they're going to approve of him and that kind of thing. But the parents are nice, but that's really nice. And the mom, she can tell she's a little skeptical, but you can tell it's possible. And then as soon as Tommy finds out the bags are switched, he finds an address. At least he finds some information from the school that Charlie goes to. So Charlie has 2 classmates that he lives with, roommates. Yep, or roommates with too. So Tommy goes to their dorm and so where is he? Yeah. And because they don't know, and so he forces them to take him, because they know that that Charlie was going to go to this hotel to spend time with his girlfriend's parents, and so while they're on this trip now to get the heads back from Charlie, Charlie finds out there's back. He freaks out, of course, yeah, and then his girlfriend finds out, and while they're out of the room, her mom finds out. She really freaks out. And so they have to, keep it a secret from the dad and everyone else. And her grandma is there too. And so Tommy meets up with Charlie a couple of times, but Charlie's so freaked out, he just wants answers right there, right? And the other gangsters are trying to get the heads back too. And so things are working out, but, you know, Tommy is just trying to get it back as soon as possible while Charlie's just trying to get answers, you know. But of course, Tommy gets the heads back and do a real quick exchange. And those other gangsters, you know, they get what they deserve, definitely. Oh, yeah. And Charlie and his girlfriend, you know, they so that they get out of the situation. They're able to have a great rest of the vacation. Oh, yeah, and it was fun. It was really fun. Oh, yeah. It's one of those fun comedies where, you know, there's a lot of jokes, but you can still see, you know, how important the story is, you know, for these characters, you know, for the situation, everything. It's a lot of jokes, but it's not just jokes. It's not one of those, you know, where it's just jokes. Yeah, because you see Tommy, he's got to get these setbacks. Charlie, he wants to impress his girlfriend's family. So it's really cool seeing how with those jokes, you know, they're telling this great story, you know. Oh, yeah, it was really fun. I would have liked to see a little bit more of Tommy, you know, trying to get these heads back as soon as possible. Like, literally, you know, and how determined he is, of course. Like, he's grinding to get these heads back, of course. And a little bit more of Charlie, you know, trying to figure this out while trying to impress his, you know, girlfriend's parents, you know. A little bit more of that struggle, you know. And a little bit more of his girlfriend thinking about, you know, what to do too. Since she likes him a lot, loves him a lot, but, you know, if he's, you know, the one, you know, things like that. Yeah, like their parents being a little, you know, wondering what's going on too. Yeah, just a little bit more of this, like those dynamics. But you see, definitely. But it's really cool. It's really so wonderful. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you all had a great Valentine's Day. Yeah, it's having to be Valentine's Day. Yeah, I know this is not really what you think of for Valentine's Day, but there's some romance. There's some romance in it, yeah, a little bit. Oh yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and these videos will Harris-Kenfinity.